You know, I did a video a while back on water storage and how important I think it is to prepping. Well, my buddy 504 Dirt Dart has another look at water storage, and his is geared more towards bugging out. He's got a couple of really great ideas for you, and I want you to take a minute and take a look at these. And do me a favor, go head over to 504 Dirt Dart's channel and give him a sub. He's got great stuff on his channel. I think you're really going to enjoy it. Now let's turn it over to 504 Dirt Dart.
Hey everybody, 504 Dirt Dart here. You know, when the TheALOwens asked me if I wanted to do a follow-up video to one of his, it was actually his video on prepping for water, and I'm sure he'll put a link in this below. But anyway, when he asked me about that, I was like, whoa, seriously? Yeah, you know, I'd love to come on and do a guest video on your channel and talk a little more about prepping water, because like the TheALOwens, I think it's really one of the most important things that we can prep for is water. And what I wanted to talk to you today was about prepping more for a bug out type situation, some kind of scenario where you're displaced from your home and you have to leave your primary stores and hit the road. So I want to talk a little bit about mobile storage, and I got a couple of solutions here that I use. One of them old school in the form of a standard 5-gallon military water jug, and one of them new school, and this is a 3.5-gallon water brick. So let's take a closer look at them. When it comes to reliable water storage, it really doesn't get any better than the old 5-gallon military water jug. I know a lot of people don't like them because they're heavy. This is an empty 5-pound water jug, and at 5 gallons, 8 pounds a gallon, you're pushing 50 pounds here with a full jug of water. So it's heavy. It's not real stable. It'll tip over, and it's hard to pour, you know, just because it's heavy and bulky. But it's super thick plastic. It's super reliable. I have used these all over the world. I've never seen one fail. And they're reliable to the standpoint that there is no gasket in here. The way this is molded, the plastic makes the seal around the hole here, so you're not going to run into leaks down the road when your gasket fails. And I've never seen one of these leak in all kinds of conditions, all ages of these cans. This is a Canadian can. It's made by Scepter. These are $30 to $40 on the market. A US can, which is made typically by a company called LC Industries. It'll have US here instead of 20 liters. It'll say US. About the same price range, $30 to $40, and a little easier to find maybe than the Scepter. I saw recently Sears was carrying LCI water jugs for $28 and change. So these are readily available. And because they're a military spec, you know, the parts are interchangeable. So you could have an LC Industries can, the lid will fit on this Scepter can, and vice versa. A Scepter lid will fit on an LC Industries can. Great water jug, great solution for storage. The one thing that I do like about the Scepter and the LCI cans is that this water spout will take a standard 3/8 hose in it. So really, if you have one of these strapped down in the car, you never have to move it. Just get you a hose. A great product's called a super siphon. Put it in here, and you can use that hose then to fill your containers. So you never have to move this thing. So that kind of takes the weight and bulk out of the picture. It's a great solution. Now, our newer product on the market is this water brick. These water bricks are 3.5 gallons. They're made of a pretty good plastic. It's not as thick as the military cans, but it's tough. And it has a nice wide mouth here, or cap. It's not very good for pouring, but one thing you can get with the water bricks is a spout which will replace the cap and allow you to use that for getting access to your water. So not quite as flexible because of the big cap with something like a super siphon, but it is lighter and smaller. And one great feature about these water bricks is that they're stackable like Legos, and they lock into place. So at 3.5 gallons a piece, I have what, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14 gallons of water, and not much difference in volume of space than a couple of these 5-gallon water jugs. A little bit, but not much. These run $17 a piece from waterbrick.org, and you'll find that is cheaper than the street price. The street price is typically $23 to $27 a piece for these. So it's cheaper to get them directly from the manufacturer. And shipping's also pretty nice, although you won't want to get one. I got 4 of them, and I think the shipping was a flat $10. So shipping is reasonable as long as you're getting more than one. So the question always arises, these plastic containers, what does the water taste like after it's been sitting in there for a few months? And I do rotate this water out about every 3 months to keep it fresh. But let's have a taste and see what we got. And I can tell you that there is little to no taste at all from the plastic. I really can't tell any difference from my tap. Tastes clear and refreshing. So anyway, 2 great options here for you. One old, one new. $17, $30 to $40. They both have their pros and minuses. The military can is not going to fail, ever. The water brick, I don't think it's going to fail, but it's new, so let's get a couple years under its belt and we'll see how it goes. It does have a gasket underneath this lid, which I don't like, but the lid is black, so I don't think it's going to get any sun damage or destruction from that. I think it's just going to be a matter of how many on and off cycles it can handle before that gasket starts to wear out. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks again to the TheALowens for inviting me on his channel, and cheers.